Hello everybody, I wanted to get back to this little bag. I've emptied it all out now and I've separated it into piles, and this is what you see for £2.50. And I am very delighted. I mean, there's nothing expensive, there's no expensive stamps here, but the amount of stamps that I've got, plus the differentials, you know, the worldwide. There's a huge worldwide. Polska, Netherlands, Sweden, Italy, Turkey, Canada. The gang's all here. USA, France, ERA. Many countries. Already a collection forming for anyone. Early Austro-Hungarian, Argentina, ERA, United Nations, now that is a USA stamp, China, and others besides, Turkey, ever said them, Malaya, but those I'm less sort of interested in, but you can see there's probably about 50, 60 stamps there, 50, 60. I'm just putting those aside for now. I will have to deep digly. I will have to deep digly or dig deeply into these to add to my European and worldwide collections. But we'll move the camera steadily towards what we've got with these wildings here. Most on paper. And I do have a folder for wildings. This is the one that I was happy to get most. One shilling, 1.5 shillings, I think. I'm not sure, but I've got as many of those as these sort of greens, oranges, purples, blues. But that is quite a nicey. So there's that one there, and this is another one peeping here. Possibly, I don't know. Possibly, there is one. Oh, use your fingers, Peter. Don't be shy. This one here. So 4.5. I thought, well, that was 1 shilling and a halfpenny, but it's 4.5. So a couple of them. Those are quite nice because I do need them. They are needful things. Then we go back in time to the very first male monarch. And here we've got Edward the 7th, I believe that is. It's a halfpenny and it's a nice doublet. This actually does belong over there, but it is Empire. It's India. It's a service stamp, so it needs to go somewhere. Not sure where, but you see what I mean about what I've... You know, I've got some of these Georges here. I've got George the 5th. I've got Edward the 8th. I've got Edward the 8th. I've got Edward the 8th. So 3 Edward the 8ths. Is that Edward the 8th or is that... No, that's George the 6th. Edward the 8th. So some, you know, nice, aren't they? You know, not in perfect nick, not in good nick. But if you're looking to collect stamps, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, that's a 7p there. So that's quite nice. And then we've got what you may call commemoratives. A lot of commemoratives dropping on the floor. 2 and 6. Hastings, which we looked at, Captain Hastings that we looked at earlier. You know, a lot there on paper, immediately mountable and immediately enjoyable. And here we've got some cancels, particularly, that's an absolute beauty. 1066 and all that, the landing of the Normans, presumably on October the 15th to the 22nd. I don't know. But in Birmingham, they're celebrating it, for once. 14th of October 1966. That's a lovely sweet cancel. We have more here also, so possibly two of the same there, probably belong together. Possibly also this belongs there. So I don't think it's got all. I don't think it's a complete set, but it's almost, isn't it? Now you're going to pay something for that. Probably not a lot of money, but you pay 20-30p for that, hopefully. All day, all night. On eBay you'd probably pay a bit more. I think you'd be a bit embarrassed maybe to put them on eBay because they're a bit of a mess. You know, they've been stored away for a long time, but they're nice. That's a nice little set. And here we've got more in the way of Birmingham stuff. Carnarvon Castle. And here we've got, I believe, a Cambridge. So that's nice. And these, I think, these are some of my favourites. Almost perfect, but not. Shetland. I mean, how many stamps do you see that have gone through? Shetland. And I've got 2 cancels there, 20th of Sept. I think that those are absolutely marvellous. Mint. I don't believe it. That's what I said when I saw those. Shetland. A lot of people go through Birmingham. I mean, a ton of people. Millions of them. Shetland, not so much. So those are little beauties they are. Little beauty. A little Scottish saltire there too. And then finally, I want to keep looking at these Shetland ones. Absolutely, ooh, Shetland. You'd pay $2.50 for. I would. Well, if I was after Shetland, can you find Shetland? I don't know, but I have, albeit by accident. I wasn't looking. Here we got second classes here, so we got these Machins, which I can now go through. You know, obviously most of them I will have, but every now and again something pops up like this, which is a 3D. By that I mean 3 pence, 3 old pence. So we've got the first and second class sort of standards, we've got the post-decimalisation and pre-decimalisation, 3D, and a 4D. A 4D, utterly affordable. How about that? 7p. Here's another little pre. Look how it glisters there. That's beautiful, isn't it? Look how she shines. Oh, 5D. And others beside. So, I've just seen this here. Come here. West Midlands Walsall, 1975, Halloween. Ooh, I think I'll keep that out and I'll put that there to go with my cancellations, which I collect. I have a folder for cancellations. I'm looking at Shetland again. Stop looking. Okay, we'll have to wrap it up, I think, otherwise I'm going to get raptured. 4D, 8.5. I do have 8.5, but not that many. 6.5. I like the half ones. I start running out when they get to double figures of the halves. They become not so easy to find. But these I will be going through on my Machins folder. There's also that big one, 10 bob, 10 shillings that is. I don't think I've got that. So I am exceedingly happy for £2.50 in the market in Oswestry to get all these stamps for £2.50. And I haven't even started with these yet. Well, I have. I've obviously gone through them. But I've got places for some of these. Some will have to go into the box to be recycled and rewashed. But these also, the Era ones, I think. There's some Era ones in there that I can use. Yeah. Polska. I mean, I've not got that. That's a double stamp for me because that's also sport. I've got a million of them, as have we all. New Zealand, that's quite nice. I have not got that New Zealand stamp. This one I like, crossing road safely. Deutsches Bundespost, I think I have got that because I found it funny. And again, I think this probably belongs over here. Edward the 7th. What's on the back of it? Nothing on the back. But nice. So this is an update on the video. I've done 2 a day. I'm copying someone. 2 a day. And why not? I've enjoyed this day out to Oswestry. Had a good old meal, a good old chat, a good old socialisation, and a good old find for stamps. Oh yes. Have a fantastic day, everybody, and I'll talk to you very soon. And bye for now.